Okay. So first we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is telling me, yeah, that it's in the past position, but I really feel that there's a situation here where someone is in a three-party situation, and this has come up for another sign as well. But I feel more like with your sign that there's an actual affair happening. So I don't know if this is, you actually are the one who is involved with someone else, or if you are someone who is pretty much like the victim of an affair. If someone is having an affair on you. There's definitely, especially with this card showing up, this is the Seven of Swords. This is three parties in the card. There's three people. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there's two women and one man, though it could be. It could be two women and it could be two men and one woman, or it could be two women and one man, but there definitely is a three-party situation here, and I feel I'm hearing extramarital affair. And I'm not familiar with that word, extramarital, so I'm not quite sure of what that is. But there is a marital affair going on with somebody, many of you, or some of you, or somebody. I know this is not going to resonate with all of you, but there is somebody that Spirit is reaching out to who is involved with someone or who is being cheated on. And this isn't just being cheated on, or this isn't just cheating. This is an actual affair that's carrying on. Okay, I'm picking that up. The Hierophant card here is just telling me that this could mean actually a number of things to me. This means marriage. So it is someone who is married. This isn't like, someone being with someone else who's single. This is actually someone with someone else who's married. And I also feel that this is someone who's seeking help from someone else, seeking counsel, seeking help. Maybe, this could be someone you're going to for a reading, seeking help, seeking information, detail, or this could be a counselor or a pastor or something like that. Someone that you are seeking answers from or help from. I feel like this is, you not knowing what to do in the situation, whether you're the person who's having the affair or whether you're the person who is, the person who's being cheated on. There's a sense of marriage here. This isn't just, someone being with someone else who is single. This is definitely marriage related. And I do hear affair, and I hear extramarital, and I hear ongoing. So, and then this Empress card has shown up. Empress card reminds me of Aquarius. This female is very smart. She's very attractive. She's strong and wise, yet sexual person. And, being that there's a dark atmosphere around this card I'm picking up, which I haven't really noticed before, I'm actually noticing it now, is that I just feel that the darkness around in this picture and the moon in the background, it's not the sun, it's actually the moon. I'm feeling that there's some secrets going on. So the darkness around her is her keeping secrets or not revealing information that she knows, or just hiding things, kind of keeping things within. Because this is so for one type of situation, I think I'm going to throw some clarifiers as well. And at the bottom of the deck, which everybody has almost gotten this month, which is crazy, is the Knight of Swords again. If you go look at the other readings for the other astrological signs, I'm telling you almost all of the signs got this card at the bottom, which is kind of freaky. I don't know what that means other than people receiving a lot of communication or news or someone coming back into their life from the past, or you receiving news or communication from somebody from the past or someone who you're waiting to hear from. There's definitely going to be communication in the month of September for so many of you from somebody. So this could be, news, documentation, things coming in the mail, documents being signed, someone from the past contacting you, someone coming in. So it can mean so many different things, but it's all related to something coming in terms of news, and communication. So I wanted to show you that before I start shuffling for your clarifying cards. I do want to say that the only reason that I could think of why this is showing up so much is a lot of you are going to be receiving news and hearing from somebody. Okay, so it's really odd that that card keeps showing its face, but it has, and I feel like someone here needs to have strength. I don't usually do the clarifying cards, okay, but I'm going to do it on I'm going to do it on the marriage card because we obviously already know that there's a third-party situation here. Okay, or, yeah, there's definitely a third-party situation here. So I'm going to throw in a clarifier on the Hierophant card, which is the marriage card. And I also will throw one on the Empress, so I can see any messages coming through for you, because I do feel that you are the Empress. And then we will pull an oracle card at the end. And again, I didn't do this for the other signs, but because this is just for so focused on just this one type of situation, it's really not for much else other than there is an affair situation going on here. And someone is either going to get divorced because of it, or someone is married and having an affair that's long-term. So something along those lines, and I wanted to get a little bit of clarity. So while you're waiting, I'm shuffling the cards, and I'm going to get some clarifying what's going on. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to cut the cards. Okay, we're going to do that. All right, here I go. Okay, so on the Hierophant card, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is conflict, opposition, challenge, trying to make a decision, unsure, deciding between two people, kind of struggling with what to do in the situation. There's a struggle with what to do in the situation in terms of if you should get divorced, if you should continue this affair, what you should do. There's obviously here, the Five of Wands is conflict. It's a challenge. It's needing to make a decision and having a hard time doing it. Okay, so on the Empress, we have the Princess of Swords. So, interesting. Again, this is another person card, but this card is really all about communication to me because it's a sword card. So, I just feel that you're trying to get information, and you're trying to figure things out because she has a telescope there. So I feel like there's a lot of searching going on within what to do in a situation. Maybe something's going on behind your back, and maybe you are the one that's being cheated on and someone's stepping out on you, and you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to find evidence, or you're trying to find out what's going on. If you are the person who is doing the cheating and involved in this affair, then this is all about you trying to figure out what to do next, what decisions to make, and you're really trying to see what choice is going to be the best for you. Oh, okay. So I just feel that there is very much an affair going on. I feel like there is some concern here about if you get a divorce, that there will be loss of money. Um, I'm really feeling that that's what's happening. So I'm just going to leave it at that because that's strongly what I'm picking up here. And I know this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but this is what Spirit has come through with. And I can't really control that. In a focused, detailed one-on-one reading, I definitely can control it. But I'm going to pull an oracle card here to see if there's any other messages that come through for you. And I am shuffling the oracle cards. Okay, I'm not using that one just because of the way it flew out. I don't like that. I don't feel that that should be used. Okay, so I go with my instinct and what I feel and what Spirit tells me, and I will know if that was for you, and it wasn't, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I do feel that this is related to the situation. So someone maybe you're not 100% sure, and that's why this card has shown up. You're trying to find out the truth. You're trying to find out what's going on and maybe some evidence on it if you are the one that's being cheated on. Again, some of you may be the person who's being cheated on, and some of you may be the person who's doing the cheating. This is a general reading, so it's going to resonate with more than one of you. It is very much a situation that's happening with more than one of you because it's coming through so very strong. So, whoever you are who, is being cheated on, or whether you're doing the cheating, you have a deep knowing of the situation. Not only do you have a deep knowing of what's going on, but if you are the one who's having the affair, you know the right thing you should do. And I'm not saying what you should do because every situation is different, and what you should do is not coming up in this reading. Again, that would be touched in a more in-depth reading, and I could find out from Spirit what should you do. But as far as this reading goes, they're saying that you have a deep knowing of what's going on. You have a deep knowing of the situation. You have intuition and high instinct and a high connection with the spiritual realm, to where you know what's happening. So that is what has come through for you for September. I wish it were more positive, but I was having a little bit of difficulty with getting this reading done because every time I tried, it felt wrong. And then this really came through strong. So I know Spirit was trying to reach out to somebody who's going through this. And I also want to say I feel like whoever this message is for, or whoever is watching this, there's a need to have strength in the month of September.